Today we're going to be talking about how to find the area of a tilted square. First of all, let's remember just to find the area of a square. Well, if this one's, there it goes. So area means we're going to do base times height. So on this first square, letter A, if we want to know, we can see that its base is 1, 2, 3, and its height is 1, 2, 3. So if we're going to do base times height, its area is going to be 3 times 3. And 3 times 3 is 9. So the area of this first square is 9. I don't know why it looks like that. There we go. But now if we're looking at B, it's a little bit harder to tell with B. There are a couple ways we could do this. One way would be if we just count the squares. So I've got 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square. But then I've got these little like half squares here. If you notice, if I put these half squares together, they're gonna make a full square. So this would be my square 5, square 6, square 7, and square 8. So based on my counting method, I think the area of square B would be 8 square units. I did forget to label this one, square units. So with that kind of base in mind, especially remember the area is base times height, we are going to start talking about how to find the area of different tilted squares. We're going to look at 2 possible methods. So if you look here at Trayvon and Zahara, they are showing us 2 separate methods we could use to find the area of a tilted square. So Trayvon uses this method where he has extended the square. So you can see the purple was the original square and the green is where he's kind of extended it out. And then what he's done is he has found the area of the whole thing. So this side has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's found the area of the whole thing, which is 6 times 6. That's where this comes from. And then he is subtracting the area of all of these little green triangles. Now you'll notice all these triangles are the same height. Thank you for bearing with me while I was erasing. Or not the same height, they're the same area. The way to find the area of a triangle, because this is going to be important, I know it says it here, but it doesn't in other places. So the way to find an area of a triangle is we need to do, I'm going to write it out here to the side, base times height divided by 2. So the way that Trayvon found the area of this triangle is he found the base was 1, 2. The height was 1, 2, 3, 4. And then divided by 2. So 2 times 4 is 8 divided by 2, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. So that is where those 4s came from that are in the center there. That's how he found those. So what he is doing is he is taking that 6 times 6, he is subtracting the area of the triangles, and that is what's giving him his answer. So 6 times 6 was 36. The reason this says minus 4 times 4 is because there are 4 triangles that each equal 4. So that's where that 4 times 4 is coming from. So 4 times 4 is 16, and 36 minus 16, that is where this 20 square units came from. Okay, so now let's look at the way Zahara chose to do it. So Zahara chose, instead of extending the sides, she just cut the square into triangles. So she extended from a corner and from a corner until they met. That's where these lines came from. And then she did that for each corner. That is how she made her triangles. And then what she did to find the total is first she found the area of the internal square. So that is 2 by 2, because remember a square is base times height. So she did 2 times 2 is 4. So that is where this 4 came from. And then the same thing with the triangles. She found the area for those. So again, it was 1, 2, 3, 4 as the base and 1, 2 as the height. So 4 times 2 divided by 2. That's 8 divided by 2 which is 4. And that is where all those 4s on the triangles came from. And then, because all of hers were internal, it was within the square where we wanted to find the area, she just needed to add all of those together. So this is that 4 times 4, that is again coming from the triangles. There's 4 of them that are each an area of 4. This plus 4 is the center square there. And then 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 plus 4 is 20. So that is where that 20 square meters came from. So you can use both of those strategies, and we are going to use both of those strategies now when I go back to this other page. So with those strategies in mind, let's look at these squares. We're going to use both strategies just so that we can get used to seeing them. So let's start on A and B using Travag's strategy. So I'm just going to go from the corners out and extend my square here. So then I'm making this like bigger square where my littler square is encased into it. Then the first thing I need to do is I need to find the area of the whole total thing. So this is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 by 6. So for my square total area, I need to do 6 times 6, which is 36. Then I need to find, and this is for my square, then I need to find the area of the triangles, and they are all the same. So we're just going to pick one. I'm going to look right here at this triangle. So this triangle, every time, there we go. So this triangle is a height of 1, 2, and a base of 1, 2, 3, 4. So over here for my triangle, I am going to do base times height divided by 2. That is 8 divided by 2, which is 4. So each of these little triangles is worth 4. And then using Travag's experience from strategy from the last one, what we're going to do with that is we're going to take our total here, 36, minus 4 triangles that each equal 4, so 4 times 4, and that's going to give us our area. So 36 minus 4 times 4 is 16, and 36 minus 16 is 20. So our area here is 20 units squared. I know it's kind of hard to read my writing on here, but 20 units squared. I'm just going to write that in a slightly different way. 20 square units. Okay, so now we're going to do letter B using that same strategy. So I'm going to start by extending my square, kind of encapsulating it. Then I need to do the area for the whole thing, 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4. So to find for the whole thing, I need to do 4 times 4, which is 16. So the whole area is 16. Then we need to find each of the little triangles. Okay, so I'm going to do, let's see, this triangle here, it is a 1 by 1, 2, 3. So 1 times 3 divided by 2. 1 times 3 is 3 divided by 2, and 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. So each of those triangles is 1.5. Then we need to put it together. So the whole thing, 16, minus 4 triangles that are each 1.5 units. So 16 minus 4 times 1.5. We're going to bring the 16 down. 4 times 1.5 is 6. Check a calculator if you don't believe me. And then 16 minus 6 is 10. So this triangle is 10 square meters. All right, so now let's go back and let's try the other method where we're creating a triangle within the squares that we already have. All right, so now I'm looking over here at C. I'm going to create triangles inside by going corner to corner. This one's actually really easy because it just kind of goes straight down. We can just cut it into 4 pieces like this. And now there's no internal square that we have to find. We just need to find how much each of the triangles is. So let's see, this triangle is a base of 3 and a height of 3. So I need to do 3 times 3 divided by 2 because we're doing a triangle. 3 times 3 is 9 divided by 2, and 9 divided by 2 is 4.5. So each of these triangles is 4.5 units squared. There's 4 of them total, so we just need to put them all together. So 4 triangles that are each 4.5. We just need to do 4 times 4.5. And when we do that, we end up with 18 square units. So this little triangle is 18 square units. All right, let's try that again with letter D. So I'm going to get rid of this so that we have enough space. Again, we're going to start by dividing it up. So I'm going to go down from a corner. This time my corner doesn't go corner to corner, so I can't just do that. I'm just going to kind of take it down until they cross. So corner here, corner comes out here, so that's where they're going to cross. This one can come straight up here because we already know that's where the corner is. This one can come straight up and touch that one. And then this one's going to extend a little more to give us that final triangle down there. So we've got 4 triangles and a center. Let's start with the center. It is a 1 by 1. Let me label this as the center. And 1 times 1 is just 1. And then we're going to do the triangles. So this triangle is 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 times 4 divided by 2. 3 times 4 is 12 divided by 2. And 12 divided by 2 is 6. So each of these triangles is 6. And then, of course, our center is 1. And we just need to add all those together. So 1 plus, we have 4 6s, so 4 times 6. 4 times 6 is 24, and 1 plus 24 is 25. So the whole area of letter D is 25 square units. And you can use either one of those strategies, whichever one makes the most sense to you. They will both work. Okay, that is it for the notes for today. If you have any questions, please reach out.